just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of DokiDoki Literature Club. And if I do remember correctly, which I have, we are writing a poem for the school festival, trying to get more people into the literature club. And so I'm not sure how I want to write this poem. Obviously I want to direct it towards the girls that I like the most, because, you know, that's the way the whole game has been going. But do I really want to do that? Or do I want to try and rope in new students? If that is even possible for me to do. So I guess let's just start writing a poem, shall we? So, you know, I kind of tried to, you know, wheel a little bit towards Yori and Sayori, my two main girls. Not so much Natsuki, but I threw in a couple of those words just to, you know, oh, come on, don't worry about it. To, you know, just in case I am trying to rope some people in. I don't know, obviously, yet, but, you know. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival as well. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Is that some kind of... Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Yeah, what is she saying? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Monica. It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke just makes no sense in translation. Is that a JoJo reference? Okay. Just the once, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. Also, I'm just thinking, right now, is Monica a way for the developers to speak? Because we're not really trying to impress her at all. Like, is Monica just a way of the developer speaking to you as the player? Because that's what it seems like after, you know, she just told us what to do and that she's been practicing the piano and I'm listening to the music. Is Monica supposed to be the one playing the piano in the music? Am I thinking too deep into this? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand over the front of her face. You're spacing out again. Oh. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. What? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It's because I said I wanted to walk home with Yori, isn't it? Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together, right? I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Oh. At her desk. I like the fact that she's, kind of like the teacher. That's kind of cool. She's shuffling through, like, all these papers and stuff like that, and she's trying to, make this the best time that we can have, yeah? Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Loopy. You certainly know a lot about her, more than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, Maybe I'll try asking her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the... Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Loopy. Me? Oh, hear that? Chet's barking. Oh, jeez. Frickin' good little boy. Protecting the house. Good boy, aren't you? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Loopy. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Oh. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to Sayori. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeping at me from over her book. But she just looks away quickly. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't be getting anywhere like this. She won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. Okay. Yuri, I love you, girl, but like, can we have a Sayori episode? I can't believe I'm saying that. I feel bad. I honestly feel bad. And the way that the writing this game does that is just, it's kind of crazy, you know? That, you know, obviously right now in these videos I'm role-playing as my character Loopy, clearly, but like, you know, I'm taken aback at, you know, the deepness of that. And, you know, how it actually makes me feel. Maybe I'm just getting a little too much into character, but, you know, I'm kind of actually feeling conflicted with my choice earlier, you know? Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah. She seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit anything to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want to misunderstand you. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm reading a little too much into it. Loopy? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There's so many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So, you think that there might be something behind it after all? Mm-hmm. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what might be going on inside of her head. And, well, she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, yeah. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it in that way. We're just good friends, and that's all. Oh. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. My gaze, not glaze. Holy moly. It's early in the morning. I finally get a day off of work, and I decide to play DokiDoki Literature Club early in the morning. Oh god. A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware. May uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. Just like I was talking about earlier, how the writing of this game just made me feel all of a sudden, you know? It's just, I never thought that I would care for Sayori like that, you know? Because, I mean, obviously in episode 1, I'm like, oh yeah, she's kind of cute, you know, just that sort of thing, obviously. And then I fell for Yuri. And then, you know, the writing of this game made me, you know, kind of feel something different. I'm a pretty simple guy. So, I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Oh. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway. Sometime later. Alright, people. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Alright. Why don't we share our poems now? Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and so do I. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's start with Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Her excited words, if you saw. I made sure to do some of that, you know, just so she doesn't fall too far behind. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No. Disgusting. Gross. It's not like I care or anything. Whoa, Natsuki, just calm down. It's a... Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, It's not like I would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here. Even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, crap. Oh, fuck. Where's the Dragon Ball sound effect where you need it? You know, the one, you know, the one that I'm talking about exactly. Yeah, that one, the one that you're thinking about right now. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. It doesn't feel like it. How the hell did you call that a joke? That's what I'm serious. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. But that's not funny at all. I like crack my knuckles. I'm like... I sock her one right in the jaw. Give her a haymaker. Oh, that'd be funny. Where's that picture where I give her a haymaker? Oh, God. Natsuki holds out her poem like nothing ever happened. Okay, how long is this one? Oh, actually, it's quite sizable. Here we go. Another Natsuki masterpiece, people. Let's go. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place. A beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be at the beach that washes your worries away. Or, not at, sorry. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand beneath the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Excuse me? Pardon me? What are you talking about here? I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That one is... I may have been joking about her the last few times, but... Huh. That one was nice. That one was actually really nice. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So, you decided to write about the beach first, and then come up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Let's talk to Monica first, and then... Actually, no. Sayori first. This is your best one so far. It really is nice, Loopy. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? 'Cause, okay, I feel like her last one, Bottles, was probably the best poem that we've read so far. I really do. And it was really sad. It was a way of opening her up and like seeing into her mind. You know, it really was kind of scary. Not scary. It's not the right word. It was... I don't know how to describe it, but it invoked a feeling of something different that you don't just see in like everyday life, you know? It just, you know, made you want to reflect upon yourself as well. Just, I don't know how to explain it. Do you want a nap? Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Loopy. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one that likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. And I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So, sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Loopy. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steadily. All of a sudden, if you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. Sorry, I'm actually getting kind of choked up. This is actually the perfect musical cue that they could play. Holy shit. I glance around the room and make sure nobody had noticed. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what will cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. Oh, it's nothing. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone. Okay? That's all that matters. Go, play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Man, you know, that actually... Okay, no, like a serious moment here. That is... Hiding your own emotions just to make somebody else, you know, feel better or anything like that. You know, it's something that, you know, that I've personally struggled with, and that characterization right there just really speaks to me. I'm not sure if this game is supposed to make you cry like this, but really it's something that I struggle with as well. I just, you know, as long as somebody else is doing better than me, I don't know. And I hide my feelings so much just to make other people not have to worry about anything. And, you know, getting to see that from the other side, getting to see a character written like that, you know, from my point of view, is just, I don't know, I've never really seen that in anything before. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, Monica. How's it going? I think I'm done having a mental breakdown. Okay. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But you do, I'm sure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look around. Let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. But we didn't get to see Sayori's poem. We didn't get to see Sayori's poem. What the hell, man? Would she not, like, did she not write one or something? It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori. Like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know, it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No. It's not like that. I'm just, still getting used to being here, that's all. Oh. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Okay, what's at the bottom of this one? And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. Okay. So it's not like the save me, load me sort of thing. Okay. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. Beautiful day has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. With a little hope, knowing what legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. She's done that before, right? Where she's underlined certain letters. But it hasn't always been her cues, has it? I swear to God she was underlining other ones, too. Maybe that's like some sort of message or something. We'll just have to see. I'll edit it later or something, I don't know. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, in the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Huh. I feel like learning and looking for the answers and sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Is that how you pronounce that? You know, the meaning of being a paradox? Paradoxical? Okay. But if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean I'm one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's nothing that good? It can be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what you're writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Interesting. Yuri. Yada 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 yada. She read my poem. I don't get to see it. It's funny. Haha. Well done. You've definitely improved with your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a whole chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all these girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Loopy? Well, you know, how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even in my opinions are just opinions. No? You know? Damn. Speak, Logan. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. Well, that's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not bad that you're making it sound... It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. Oh, I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Don't alright, Loopy. Come on, man. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Beach. And, yep, just like Natsuki said. Oh, God. Stretching. Just like Natsuki said, they wrote, you know, about the same thing. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clean blue sky and expansive bliss, I'm sorry, pardon me. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is still the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tampered by the foaming tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to unload at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. No. Okay. Whose idea was it, huh? Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Oh, there you are. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me? Or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound unusual. If that's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Oh, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? It's none of your business. She actually wasn't feeling too well and she went home early. I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. And what did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out how the rest of the festival preparations, so... Okay, no, you tell me what is going on with her. Okay, that's the most important thing right now. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Yeah, what can't you do? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Oh, that may be the case, but I can also be a leader on my own. Then I won't grow as a person. If I can't be a leader on my own, then I can also grow as a... Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting. You have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make up some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. And that's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Loopy. The one who is truly useless, you mean. Don't say that. You know, everyone gets sad and pouty when they're all like, "Oh, I'm useless." But when I say it, she laughs. What the hell? Both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. That's, is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? Oh, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Loopy may not like to be around it. If you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're making an excuse for Loopy to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to Loopy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Another universe has just been split off, as per usual. Okay. Can we settle this already? Yeah. Loopy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay. Me, deep down inside, wants to go with Sayori. But I said this first playthrough will be, you know, Yuri all the way. But just know that I do want to go with Sayori. I really do. But... Oh my god. After all of that... Okay, Yuri it is. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you fucking... Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri, then, Loopy? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking all by yourself, huh? Yeah, bake all these hundreds of muffins, asshole. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should about do it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. No, don't you lie. You feel the same way, Loopy? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll all turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, huh? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what we meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Loopy picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, yeah, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. And if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Man, I really want to go back and help Sayori. You know? Damn. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this way. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Oh, I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone picks up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door, and they chat between each other. Until... here we go. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Sunday? That's perfect. I didn't even know that this would happen, but I picked Sundays for uploading DokiDoki Literature Club. Who would have thought? My house, huh? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Loopy. I think that we all make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? 'Cause I feel bad about Sayori, personally. That's what I feel bad about. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you were overthinking it, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even if I've been getting pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Oh, I seriously can't wait. And that is where we will end it. Alright, people. So now we already have 3 branching timelines where I walk home with Yuri, where I walk home with Sayori, and we have 4 branching timelines right here in itself. So that's fun. I don't think I'm going to take a break in recording. I think I'm just going to keep going. So yeah. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.
Love into reality. And if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.